don't know how this works. Will I be able to see the chat? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe somebody will come. Anyway, what's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Welcome back to Stone Mountain Barbecue. What's up, Backyard Q? It's a Friday food review. And we're going to be doing a little bit of review on the old McRib. I have not had a McRib in quite some time. And I figured what better way to do a Friday food review than to sit down, have lunch with all of you. And yeah, I got two. Don't judge me, okay? God, these things are messy. These are messy. Should I do this? Is this appropriate? Anyway, this is going to be a quick little video. Just want to stop in. I didn't have time to shoot a video for the week, and so I wanted to do just a live video. This is going to do nothing. This is literally going to cover nothing. Maybe I can... What if I took my little face mask and set it down on here? Then all day at work I can just... Okay. Let's get into it. Y'all see this? Look how messy this is. So much sauce. Nice little toasted bun. It's like a little hoagie bun. Tons of sauce. 2 janky pickles. And like what was left out of the chopped onion pile that they had. I do like McDonald's barbecue sauce. This is going to be so messy. This is a little ridiculous. Look at this. I'm going to be nasty by the end of this. Sound is good. Good deal. This is too saucy. I don't remember a McRib being this saucy. This is kind of a disappointment. It's kind of a letdown. I was very excited about the McRib being back. I don't care if they make it out of chicken gizzards or not. Supposedly it's all pork shoulder. Probably steamed and compressed into a patty. Wow, this is going to be... I honestly... I'm not happy with it. Like, literally. Usually I try to stay upbeat, and I'm not happy with this. Nah, Bama, I just got a big hand, bro. When your head's as big as a dang watermelon, no matter what's in your hand, it's gonna look smaller. What do y'all think? Do y'all like the McRib? This is gross to me. Like, the taste is good. I still love the taste. But this is like super, super saucy. Saucy is good when you don't have to go back to work. Because trust me, I'd have this thing all over me. Like, bibs. I mean, it's not really a hype to me. I think it should be a regular menu item. I don't think... But I mean, it's marketing. That's what they do. You know, I remember back in the day seeing the commercials, and it was like people would line up for them. Even yesterday, I was actually going to do this video yesterday and just record it. And when I drove by on lunch, I mean, the line was backed out to the road. Now, I don't know if that was just because of the McRib, but I mean, it's been out for a few days, I think. But I mean, it's good. The meat patty thing is tender. I'm not a huge fan of the onions. I could do without the pickle. Usually the bread is what's really good on here, but there's so much sauce. It's just, I mean, I'm gonna eat the whole thing. Don't worry. I do need to use the red Weber some more. I haven't been using it. Been doing a lot of stuff on the pellet smoker. Actually, if I hadn't done this video today, I had a really quick cook plan for this evening to use on the pellet smoker. I bought one of those pre-marinated pork loins, and just kind of wanted to show, you know, I mean, I like pickles, but I could do without them. I'm a bread and butter pickle kind of guy, not really a dill. But anyway, that pork loin, I just wanted to see if it was worth it. It was actually cheaper to buy the pre-marinated, like garlic and herb pork loin, than it was to buy just the plain unmarinated, just the, you know, regular plain meat. So like $2 cheaper for the same weight. Hey guys, the McRib is back. Jeez Louise, I might have to take a shower. Anyway, thanks guys for coming by. Let me know what y'all think about the McRib. I know some of you said you've not even tried it. I mean, I've always enjoyed it. This one was probably, honestly, the worst one I've ever had. Like I said, I do have another one, but I may save it for later because I don't feel like having to bathe in this creek right here before I go back to work. Yeah, bread and butter is the only way to go. I love the best, you know, Thanksgiving was just the other day, and my favorite thing about Thanksgiving, excuse me, is that the day after, you can, no, I'm not in Stone Mountain. I get that question a lot, though. I didn't even know Stone Mountain, Georgia existed. The street that I used to live on was called Stone Mountain Road, and that's where I first started this YouTube channel. And so that kind of came with it. But anyway, Thanksgiving, my favorite thing about Thanksgiving is the day after Thanksgiving, making a turkey sandwich, cold turkey sandwich with tons of mayonnaise, tons of black pepper, and bread and butter pickles. Hands down the best sandwich you can ever eat. Super simple, super easy, and delicious. Maybe even throw a little bit of cranberry sauce on there. That's good. So what's happening today, guys? I've got a few more minutes on lunch. I just wanted to check in, see how everybody was doing. Appreciate everybody that supported the channel over the last few months. We've not had a ton of content out, not been doing a whole lot, but I'm planning to ramp up here soon. So ideas for cooks, things like that, let me know. I am gonna start using the kettle a little bit more. Here lately, it's just been what's convenient. I'm telling you, I used to knock pellet smokers. I used to be one of those guys that was like a purist. If you weren't cooking with, like, you know, sticks. The beard is gnarly today. I've had to wear this mask today at work, and it goes everywhere. But I used to be one of those purists that, you know, you only could cook with logs and fire, and now I'm like, man, I do not like sitting and looking at, you know, a firebox for hours and hours. What's up, Pickles? How's it going, man? Smoking Joe's does have a new logo. I saw that. But now it's like, well, what's the most convenient? And then also, you know, showing people how easy it is to get into barbecue. I had a guy message me yesterday and said, man, I want to get into smoking meat. What do you suggest? First thing I said was get you a pellet smoker, because you won't get as frustrated. I know when I first started smoking meat, I got really frustrated, feeling like I was having a hard time struggling with trying to do everything, because I was new to it, didn't really know that patience is kind of a virtue, and it really pays off to be patient. So like, I'd throw a ton of wood on the fire thinking I had to get it really hot, and then it would smolder, and then it would be dirty smokes, then I'd be pulling logs out, and it was just a process. And that's good if you're willing to wait and learn, but for folks that just want to get into barbecue and enjoy it and have a good time right off the rip, pellet smoker's the way to go. Or a kettle. I'm a fan of the kettle too. So sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. You can go back and watch the rest of Pickle's video. I need to catch up on some videos. I've been watching a lot of gaming videos lately, and I need to catch up on all y'all's cooks. I'm always watching those. Sometimes I don't comment because I'm at work, and like if they see me typing, they'll get mad. But like I have my little earbuds in, and I'm watching and listening as I'm working. Weber Smoky Mountain was a big contender, I guess, for when I first started doing barbecue. Not necessarily doing YouTube, but doing barbecue in general. But the price point was a little bit high. I mean, around here, a lot of guys I see that they say they find stuff on like Facebook Marketplace and things like that. Around here, people don't really sell pits and grills very often. Honestly, not a lot of backyard barbecuers. There might be like some gas grillers, things like that, but you don't see some of the nicer pits for sale on Marketplace or Trading Posts or whatever. So like when I bought mine, I had to go to a store to buy it. And so I bought, you know, anybody that's watched me for a while, that's nice. I would have definitely spent $50 to buy one used. But you know, I went to Academy and bought the offset, but then before that I had the Kettleman, if you've been here for a while and watched the channel. And the Kettleman, honestly, I wish it had more room between the cooking grate and the top of the dome, but like honestly it did everything that I needed to do, whether it be cooking burgers or smoking pork butts. I mean, I did both on that. And that kettle's still going today. It's at my dad's house. He uses it occasionally. We've cooked, I mean, I think I cooked 7 ribeyes on it one time. The heat transfers really well across that grate. So, I mean, I tell people that that's a good starter kettle, but price points are very similar between it and the Weber. So, for the accessory application, I go ahead and go get the Weber. But I'm telling you, if you can find a pellet smoker on a good deal, like a Black Friday or something like that, and you're just getting into barbecue, that's the way to go. Anyway, off on a tangent, but this McRib was kind of disappointing. And this next one that I have, it's not any better. I mean, it's saucy. I do like their sauce. I love their buns though. Should I do a copycat? I know Smoking Joe, you did a McRib copycat, didn't you? Like with a huge like baby back. Yeah, I'm sure they are. I mean, it's essentially you overcook a rack of ribs, pull the bones, and lay it on a piece of bread. Throw some raw onions and some pickles on it. This one's better than the first one. It doesn't have as much sauce on it, so I don't feel like I'm drowning in sauce. But I'm kind of like, I don't remember who said it now, but I really don't get the hype as far as people lining up out the street for these things. They're good, but I wish they were just on the menu all the time. They're expensive too. It's, I think it's like $5 for just the sandwich. Hey, what's up, Pierre? Thanks for stopping in from South Africa. That's a very, very far away. Harry Sue just did a copycat. Oh, really? I'll have to check it out. Oh, so he legit made a patty. Nice. You don't see people doing that very often. I do have a meat grinder. I could grind up some pork shoulder. Maybe mix in a little bit of sausage or something. Make some patties. That'd be pretty good. Anyway, guys, in about 15 minutes in here. If anybody's got any questions, comments, concerns, ideas, pointers on YouTube, listen. So for all you YouTubers that are probably smarter and more versed than I am, hey, what's up? Welcome to the, I don't even know what this is. I thought it was going to be just a review of the McRib, but I'm feeling chatty today. So like, what are y'all doing to plan for 2021? Like, what's some of you guys' that makes the videos? What are y'all's plans to maybe grow your channel, do better in 2021 than you did in 2020? Me personally, it's just content, um, being more consistent, I guess. I mean, I've been trying to do a video a week, um, and I see the upticks in subscribers and things like that, but the views have kind of fallen off. Maybe doing more actual cooks instead of just like full recipes, instead of just like smoking a piece of meat. I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, yours, you did the opposite of me. I messed up my first brisket really bad, and then the second one did all right. Yeah, I mean, 2020 has been a rough year for a lot of people. You know, I don't want to say I'm depressed, because I'm not, but like, I just don't have that drive this year, with everything that's going on. So like, normally I would be constantly thinking about what I'm going to cook, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to make, the videos better. Um, and this year I've just kind of been like, like I'll wake up that morning and decide what I'm going to cook. I've never scripted anything. I think y'all know, if you've watched my videos, I don't script anything. I have a few little quirky things that I say, but yeah, I almost bought an Oklahoma Joe's offset. I enjoyed it. A lot of the videos and things that I've watched, but I ended up going with the Pecos. Reteach the basics. I thought about doing a series on that. I did a rib cook a couple months back. Doing just like back to basics, easy way to do ribs, and that video did fairly well. But I've noticed that my best videos are ones where it's a full recipe. Um, and the chicken pot dumplings one is the one that I was referring to. That's a video that I've noticed that people like it because it's a full recipe, and I don't know. I don't know if that's something that we're going to switch to going forward, is maybe doing more full recipes. The wife and I, we've been cooking a lot more with the HelloFresh and things like that, so we're kind of learning a lot more flavor profiles and how to mix things up and do things. So I don't know if that's going to be an idea for 2021. Because you can only smoke so many things of meat. I mean, unless you're one of these guys that have a huge following. I don't know. Folks don't just come to watch. They'll only watch you cook a pork shoulder so many times. That's the way I look at it. As far as like your analytics for YouTube, things like that, like I noticed it here in the last 2 months, it's picked up a lot. I can't, for some reason, let's go back. Are doing, because I'm not hit myself. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is I think being different, especially on the barbecue thing, I think being different is good, but if you don't have people searching to do that different thing, then is it really going to be beneficial to you? I mean, you still have to be relevant as far as things that people are going to be searching for to hit the algorithm and do all that. Now, if you're just doing it for yourself, trying to learn new techniques and do things like that, then by all means, yeah, go for it. But on the YouTube side of it, that's the part that I struggle with. Like, I want to be different. I don't want to be the guy that does the same thing, has a rotation of every 5 weeks he's doing a pork shoulder, every 4 weeks he's doing ribs, every 3 weeks he's doing whatever. So, like, I want to make sure that the things that I'm doing are relevant, but at the same time, I still want to be different, if that makes any sense. Kind of like how I do these review videos sometimes. I have the Friday food review, series, whatever. But see, where I live in the rural part of the country here, I've only got 5 fast food places that I can, go to. So if they're not constantly changing and doing things, I don't get to take advantage of those things that some folks in more populated areas get to do. So like, then I miss out on some of that. Not that these, reviews get a lot of traffic. David, that's the number one thing that I try to do. I don't want anybody to think that I'm anything special. I'm not a competition cook. I'm not a chef. I'm not a whatever. I'm just a normal guy that likes to eat. Yeah, I mean, and that's another thing that I don't want to be the guy that has a new cooker every week, because, well, I mean, if somebody sends me something, I'm going to use it. But like if excuse me, but like I'm not going to go out and buy the latest and greatest every couple of months. Hey, appreciate it, Backyard. Take care, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. But like, I'm not going to go spend money just to buy something to make one video. I mean, YouTube doesn't sustain me to where I can, the ad revenue doesn't sustain me going out and buying a new pit. I mean, it would take me months and months just to earn enough to actually even purchase a new piece of equipment. This time of year, you'll see more sausage videos with deer season coming to a close. You'll see folks doing more venison sausage and things like that. So, yeah, I mean, just stay tuned. I mean, you'll probably see more sausage videos pop up. Like Pickle said, it's becoming more of a thing to do with smoking in general. But like I said, with deer season or hunting season coming to a close here, you're going to see more people doing that. I even thought about it. I ground up some venison off of the first doe that I harvested this year. Any plans for more crafting, like your knife video I've seen? Honestly, that's kind of Eric's thing. He's my cousin-in-law, I guess, kind of like a brother to me, him and his brother. He has his own knife making business. It's Summers Forge. That was just kind of a thing that I did just on a whim. Again, we don't script anything here. We don't really plan. I was at his house and I was like, dude, let's do a video making a knife. What do you got laying around? And he had a lawnmower blade laying there, and I'm like, that'd be a sick little chopper. But that knife still needs refined to where I can actually use it on a normal basis. But now Eric does make some really nice knives. He's made me a nice, I think it's called a nakiri. It's like a Japanese vegetable chopper knife, and I love that thing. It stays super sharp. Go check him out. You can find him on Instagram. After this video is posted, I'll put links and stuff for him in the description. But he's doing really well. I think he's cut off orders through Christmas, just because he has so many orders that he's needing to get out before Christmas. But follow him on Instagram and stuff. You can see what he's doing. We may do a full-on knife video one day, like an actual knife, rather than just something redneck like we did. I mean, that was super fun, and I hated it because I lost a lot of footage in that video that we had done actually not forging, but flattening out the blade, using the forge and hammering on it and things like that. I was kind of new to the editor that I was using, and I lost some of that footage. But yeah, I mean, that may be something we do. Different kind of kitchen knives, chopping knives. He's been doing some Serbian chef's knives, which is cool. How far away are you, Pickles? Like, is it watch time, or is it subscribers that you're missing? I get told I look like Luke Combs at least once a week. Even when I grow my hair out, I get told that. You need 350 hours? Well, let's do something. Let's try to get you there. Let's do like a couple hour live stream one night, and we'll do something together. I don't know. I mean, I don't have a huge following, but I'll do whatever I can to try to help you out, man. I'll freaking set you stuff on repeat. I'll do a video, or I'll share something. I mean, whatever you need, bud. Monetarily, it's different. It's different for everybody. I mean, I don't care to tell you what I make a month. So I get, on average, I gain about 130 to 140 subscribers a month. Luckily, I have some videos that push my views quite a bit. like my brisket video, my brisket fail video, that chicken and dumplings video has helped me out a lot over the last month. But usually, I mean, I don't know, is it against the rules to like discuss this? I don't know. But usually I don't earn but maybe anywhere from $150 to $200 a month. That's literally all that I make. And that's based off of how many videos I do. Now, if I do 5 videos in a month, the next month I may make something. Yeah, so actually you're doing pretty good then. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate the subscribe. I mean, I'm trying to hit, originally this year my goal was 10,000 by the end of the year. And unfortunately with, everything that's going on, I just didn't have that drive that I thought I would have. However, still super happy with how the channel has grown. We're almost at 6,500. There are a lot, so that was what I was going to say too. Thanks for keeping me on topic, Pickles. But there are a lot of folks that, even though you may see them have 10, 11,000 subscribers, they're probably making quite a bit of money. Either they have teamed up with larger channels that will help them kind of boost their platform, which is fine. I did it in the beginning. Had a lot of folks that I talked to on a regular basis, and we'd kind of collaborate, do things like that. I don't know if it's just where I'm anti-social or what, but I don't get those opportunities as much anymore, which is fine. But the biggest thing that I've noticed that helps when you are trying to gain subscribers, get your name out there, is be on folks' channel, commenting, liking, letting them know you're there, saying hey, appreciating what they're doing, because then that gets you seen too. And if you get 1 or 2 clicks off of a comment that you did, then it helps you out, but then it also helps out the person that you're watching. So always try to leave a comment. Like I said, I haven't been lately, but it helps. It helps everybody that when you're watching somebody, if you're commenting, if you're liking, that helps them out. You get seen, but it also helps them too. So it's not like you're being, you have some folks that'll come and they'll comment on a video that you do, and they'll try to add a link to their video. I think that's a little bit too forward, personally. I don't do that. I know some folks do. That's fine if they do. I'm not a huge fan of it. Pickles is the international YouTube sensation. So, I mean, he's internationally known. Been known to rock a microphone. So, but that's kind of I'm nowhere near a YouTube guru or anything. I don't know. There's a lot of folks that started around the same time as me, and they're triple, double, quadrupled the size that I am. And that's fine. That's good, great for them. I'm really happy for them. And that's because they've put in the time, they've put in the effort. Me, I'm just kind of a laid back guy. It doesn't, YouTube I never set out for YouTube to make me a salary. I just really enjoy talking to people. I really enjoy, as narcissistic as it sounds, I really enjoy being in front of the camera. It's kind of something that I just enjoy doing. I like to talk. I like to show people that you don't have to be some kind of a genius to do stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm going for. I appreciate you for saying that. I mean, I joke and say that I rely a lot on my personality, and I hope that folks see that and they understand that I'm not trying to be something that I'm not. I don't know how to set the comments to not go away so fast. Yeah, all of my videos are shot on my cell phone. Now, I do have a camera, and if you noticed in that steak video that I did, if you've watched it, I did try to have 2 different angles. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of doing it. Big Blue Barbecue and other things that he wants to do. What's up, brother? Thanks for stopping in. How's it going, buddy? Talk about a big timer. Big Lou's here, folks. Hope you're doing well, man. Been praying for you, brother. I love you. I mean, I shoot everything on my cell phone, and I edit everything on my cell phone. Even when I shoot with my camera, I bring everything over. Hey, Bama, take care, man. Thanks for stopping in. I still Bluetooth or Wi-Fi everything over to my phone to edit. You're the fancy pantsy big timer. Got all them outdoor ovens and all that stuff. Fancy schmancy. This hair's fancy. Look at this. This is for you, Lou. Right here. Well, I do have a computer, but do you have? Are you still have an outhouse, or? Because that's what people say about me where I live. They ask me if I have running water and if I have electricity, and like if I have to go to McDonald's to use their Wi-Fi. I think I need a haircut. What do y'all think? I do think it's funny that someone asked if I looked like Luke Combs with like Fabio hair. You know what? Me and the fish, I let the fish, they eat the dead skin off the bottom of my feet. That's how your catfish gets so big, ain't it, Lou? Lou's got a new video out. Everybody go check it out. All 7 of you, including yourself, Lou. Go watch your own video. Hey, there's a question. Do y'all do that? Do y'all watch your own video after you upload it? Like, are you like me and like super vain and watch yourself cook? I catch myself going back, like somebody will comment on a video from a year ago, and I'll click on it to see the comment, and so then I catch myself going down the rabbit hole of watching old videos that I've probably seen 15 times. Yeah, I mean, quality needs to be there. But there's folks still out there using like an original, I don't even know, I don't have an iPhone, but whatever the first iPhone was, they're still making videos using their hand, holding it with their hand, doing everything holding it. And Lou may do this, I don't know if he's joking or not, and they're doing great. Battered and deep fried an entire, you know what, Lou? I have 2 cans of Spam in my cupboard because of you and your smoked Spam video that one time. I don't know, it was like you did one that was like barbecue and one that was something else. I can't remember. But my wife asks me about every week when I'm going to use it. I mean, that's a pretty good idea. I don't know how all that's calculated, but that's pretty funny. I mean, that's one way to do it. I mean, I guess I mostly do it to see how much different I am now making videos than I was, a year ago. I've been doing this for 4 years. So, which is kind of depressing when you think about it. I have a little over 100 videos, which isn't a lot. There's people that have tons more videos than that, and they've only been doing it, a year or two. So I've never really been one to push out a ton of content. But yeah, I like to see how much different, and I can see what phases I was in, like when I was videoing, like when I was trying to be really professional with it. I can tell because maybe the things that I say were a little bit more thought out, a little bit more processed. Never scripted. I don't script anything, but maybe I thought about it a little bit more of what I was going to say. And then I can tell, like, when my little tagline, y'all stick with me and we'll see what we can do. I can see when that started. Just different things. And another big thing that I like, yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I mean, to each their own. That's fine. Whatever you got to do, I mean, it's a hustle. So, but I never really thought about doing it that way. I don't know if I would have, as far as just letting videos run, but I never really thought about it. I guess I wasn't really that smart. But one of the things I like about going back and watching older videos is, as a lot of y'all know, that we foster dogs. and we have a lot of dogs of our own. So it's fun to go back and see the dogs that we've had, whether they've gotten adopted or a few that have passed away. Use phone for everything, video, edit, upload. I mean, the only thing I use my computer for is when I'm going in to add my end screen and my iCards. I don't ever send my video that I edit to my computer and then upload from there. I think that's I go on the computer, I'll set my end screen, I'll set my iCards. Recently I've discovered that you can set up ads like at points in time, like if your video's over 10 minutes, you can do in what do they call it? Mid-roll ads. And I didn't know you could do that. And apparently I had done it on one video, and that video like took off as far as making revenue. So I was like, I need to do this for every video. So I went down a rabbit hole of like going through and adding mid-rolls to everything. Probably didn't do any good, but I did it. Oh yeah, 100% Pickles. I mean, I can see that you're reading from a book. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what the year brings. Like I said, it's been a rough year. Rough year for a lot of folks. The YouTube actually, I guess if someone was smart and knew then what they know now, the YouTube thing could have probably been someone's biggest success this year because of all the downtime that people had. If you found something that folks were really interested in and wanted to watch, and you just decided, you know what, I'm stuck in the house, I'm going to devote X number of time to this for the rest of the year until all this junk is over. It may have been the best decision you ever made, but who's this? Not me. Lou, you've always had more subs than me. You might have been talking to somebody else, though. But, I mean, it could have, and that's, so a lot of y'all don't know, and I've only got a few more minutes here, but a lot of y'all don't know that I got let go at the beginning of the year during all this COVID stuff. So me trying to be the optimist that I am, yeah, Lou, man, I know, buddy, but listen, I know you put your faith somewhere else, and I know that it's all for his glory, and he's got a plan for you, brother. But so when I got let go, I was trying to be really optimistic, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to devote some time to this YouTube thing. I'm really going to see if it'll kick off and see what it can do, and then I never followed through. So consistency and perseverance is probably the two biggest things that if you're trying to make it good at YouTube, that's probably the biggest things. Lou, I never had more subs than you. That's just because people liked watching my beard videos all those years ago. Make sure you're using tags, and make sure you're tagging yourself, Northwoods, in your videos. Like tag your channel name and things like that, and you'll be surprised how many more of your videos will get suggested in your own videos. You gotta go get my chicken boiling. Don't boil chicken. Hey, I appreciate the sub though. Take care. Have a good one. Anyway, I gotta go, guys. I gotta get back to work. But y'all have a good one. I appreciate you for stopping in, everybody. I really do appreciate the support over the years. It's been a fun ride here to this YouTube thing. I never would have thought that it would have been a thing that I would have done. Honestly, I wish I'd tried it or started it out earlier. But yeah, it's been fun. I enjoyed talking to all of you. I enjoyed responding to every comment. It's always fun. The people I've met, Lou, Pickles, all you guys. It's been awesome. I don't have any stickers either. I did get a request for shirts because I mentioned it in one video and I had one shirt made, and someone was like, where can I get a shirt? And I'm like, I don't know. Well, if you're making homemade broth, then get to it. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all take care. Thank you so much for stopping in. As I always say, stick with me. We'll see what we can do. I really do appreciate every one of you. We'll see you in the next video. God bless, guys. Take care. How do you stop this thing? Yeah. I'm a big YouTuber. Are you sure you want to? Yep. Y'all be good.